To introduce you to the Cossack sequence, which is going to enable your mid-split, pancake and straddle stretch. So you may need a block. You could even have a heel plate or a block, 4 or 5 centimeters tall, and this is going to go under the support leg, under the heel, so it gives you a little bit more mobility in the ankle, knee and hip. So for now, we're just going to warm up. So we're going to stand in straddle leg. Leg's quite wide, and the distance is that the knee will be directly above the ankle when you're in the straddle squat, and the hip sits at the height of the knee. So first thing, we're just going to put the hands on the knees, push the knees wide. So just a little bit of a passive stretch, so just abducting and pushing. Then we're going to bring the hands to the hips. Okay. We stand for 1 using the glutes. As we come down, we're abducting the knees, pushing them away. 2, abduct, push the glute for 3, 4, 5, always keeping the chest vertical, 6, don't hinge forward, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now we go down hip to the height of the knee, push the knees back, tuck the bumps slightly under, pull the ribs in, try and keep the chest completely vertical, hands forward, and then lean slightly back so you kind of feel the weight in the heel. And then we hold for 10. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Elbows on one knee, hand to the other. Push the knees away from each other. Straight arm, shoulder, roll it down and hold. And change sides. Hand to one knee, elbow to the other, pushing the knees away from each other, straight arm, shoulder, roll it down, and release. Both hands to both knees, push, hands to the hips, straighten, and again for another 10. 1, 2, remember, abduction all the way down, glutes on the way up, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, sink the hip to the height of the knee, push the knees back, chest, shoulders, sit above the hips, hands forward for balance, holding for 10. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and stand. Okay, good. So now we open the feet. So the feet are now facing forwards. And we're going to turn up the right toe here. Okay, we're still facing forwards. Now the left knee, we bend the left knee and push the left knee in the direction of the big toe, and then abducting that knee out. So as you can see, I'm not hinging forwards. I'm trying to keep the hips and the shoulders in line. Hands forward for balance and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and straighten. The right toe turns down, the left toe lifts. Again, you bend the right knee, opening the knee tracks towards the big toe, hips sit at the height of the knee, hands forward, and we hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, push. And again, left toe down, the right toe is lifting. Bend the left knee, hip sits at the height of the knee, stabilize the knee and the hip and holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, good. The right toe turns down, left toe turns up, the right hip sinks to the height of the knee, the right knee is abducting, pushing out, holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and push. Okay, now we're going to the left leg. So look, knees out, hip to the height of the knee, keep the hip at the height of the knees. We glide across. As we do, the right toe comes down, left toe lifts. Glide the hip across, rotation. You see, right foot down. As the hip glides, left leg straightens, external rotation, big toe lifts. So we can do this 5 or 6 times, just to unmesh all that junk in the hips and stand. Okay, just come down into a squat. Both hands to the same leg. Just push the knee out and change sides. Okay, so now you're going to get a heel plate or a block. So I'm going to use this little block here. So I'm going to put the heel on the block, foot to the floor, open my legs. So the left toe is going to turn up. The right leg is the support leg doing the work. That's the leg that has the heel under the plate. So we lower the hip to the height of the knee and stand for 1, 2. As you can see, I'm keeping my chest upright. 3, 4, 5. So make sure that you don't do this. Don't fold at the hip. Otherwise you take the loading out of the adductor and the glute and you put it into the quad. So we change the heel plate to the other leg. So the heel goes just under the heel. Big toe to the floor. The right leg is straight. Big toe turns up. Have the hands forward. Hip to the height of the knee for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And always to release the hips, just come down into a squat and then repeat this series 3 times.